Hi everyone, we've got some in-cockpit footage today from the Feilding air display earlier in the year, and Feilding is just to the north of Palmerston North and to the east of Oahu in that red circle. So it's about 12 minutes flying time from Wellington. Here we are coming over the Tararua Ranges, and we'll be doing some of our checks necessary before flying in. So inverted check, checking that our seat cushions, fire extinguisher are all secure, and then practicing some basic manoeuvres before flying in on the display line. So there's an old area of swamp with an irrigation pond simulating a runway. The entry speed for that first fly-in is 300 knots, pulling up over the top into a half Cuban. So we've spoken to the display coordinator, we have a time on target, and they will be clearing the airspace. It's uncontrolled Class G airspace. They'll be removing aircraft in the vicinity. There's our display line. Here we are running in. We've flown this display line yesterday in a slower aircraft to ensure that we know where the boundaries of that display line are, rolling away to our right to avoid overflying built-up areas. And as we pull up, we'll often get a little bit of vapour coming off the wingtips. That's about 4.5 Gs. Pull up over the top, and as we come over the top, we'll be decreasing the engine power for a more controlled rate of descent back towards the ground. We're avoiding pulling high G towards the crowd. So there's our airfield off to our right there, rolling around back down towards the display line. And we've done a maximum rate turn. Here we are turning for another belly pass in front of the crowd, and we'll be levelling out, flying away from the crowd, pulling up into a dairy turn. The whole display is about 7.5 minutes, and we'll just be showing a short edited version of that. So rolling around, dairy turn's a good way to reposition in front of the crowd. Here we are now coming for a canopy pass in front of the crowd, rolling up, inverted. And we can only hold inverted for 14 seconds in the Strikemaster till the recuperator ends. And so we've flown another half Cuban there in front of the crowd, which gives a good display of the power and noise of the aircraft. We're descending back towards the crowd line now, building up to 350 knots, and we'll do a vertical climb in front of the crowd. So pulling up, here's the vapour trails, and a vertical roll, and we have to pull over before we go through 5,500 feet, which is where the airspace starts above us. Feilding's too short to land without overheating the brakes, so here we are coming into land to Palmerston North, which is about 2 minutes to the south. And we're touching down here and getting some fuel, and then going over to Feilding for a debrief and to see the rest of the displays.